Voices from the Mausoleum is brought to you by the You Run Podcast Network and yourunpodcast.com. And a very special thank you to our Patreon subscribers. And while we still have your attention, be sure to check out the Dewey Pod Monster podcast, available where all podcasts are downloaded. The podcast all about consumption, beer, music, movies, TV. Nothing is off limits. They're really fun. Go check them out. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to our Women in Horror series. If you're just tuning in, Angel and I have been celebrating various women in the horror community. We definitely wanted to take this Women's History Month to celebrate and shout out different women in the community who instill so much joy, positivity, and use their voice to prop up others. And yeah, you know, it's so important, and we wanted to really just take this time to show our appreciation for these women in particular. So this is our 4th episode so far. So we have 2 more coming out. You know, we try to shout out at least, I think 5 women in particular in each episode. So a lot of people for you to check out and support, which we certainly encourage you to do. So for today, our first shout out is going to go to Rhonda Joseph Jackson, at rjacksonjoseph on Twitter, X. And she is a writer professor. She is a Stoker Shirley Jackson Award nominated author. She is the co-host of Genre Black Pod, which, you know, she does an incredible job. And, you know, what we love about Rhonda is that she takes the horror genre and really looks at it through a Black feminist lens. And it's just really incredible work that she does. Fantastic writer. We definitely encourage you guys to check out her works and her podcast. Like with our previous episodes, everything, all links and handles will be in the descriptions below. So please check out Rhonda and show her your love and support. Our next shout out is Janine Pipe. She is a filmmaker and author. You could find her short film Her on YouTube. And currently coming soon, she will be having a new short called Charlie Foxtrot. Just really awesome director and writer. And, you know, we love it. We love a kick-ass female director and writer, someone on the scene really adding their voice to the genre in these fun, innovative ways. So please check out Janine, check out her shorts, and give her YouTube channel a follow for sure. Next, we wanted to shout out Christi Nogle. And Janine Pipe. You can follow her at Janine Pipe 28 on X. Christi Nogle, who is our next shout out. She is insanely supportive and helpful in the writing, in the indie writing community. She herself is an author, so please check out her works as well. But, you know, we love creatives, authors, just people who take their time to really support and help others find their own voice and their own way. You know, the indie writing scene can be wild sometimes, right? And it is often hard to sort of, you know, find your voice in the mix of it all. So people who, you know, donate, give their time really to helping others is always a beautiful thing to celebrate. So give Christi a follow at Christi Nogle on Twitter. Again, all the handles will be down below. So our next shout out is going to go to Candace Nola. Again, super insanely positive and supportive writer herself. You know, she writes things that are infused with positivity and encouragement for others, and really encourages others to be positive and to stick to their guns. You know, do your own thing. And highlighting self-care is something that she really also highlights. And I think I talked about this a little bit in the last shout out. You know, self-care and taking care of your mental health and your well-being is so so important, especially if you're trying to give your all into the creative sphere, or anything. Honestly, right? If you can't take care of yourself, right? You can't pour from an empty tank, right? So give Candace a follow, at Candace_Nola, Nola, on Twitter. And finally, a director that I'm just really excited. So a director in the indie sphere. Her stuff has been, so she has a couple of things on Shudder. So this is Alice Maio Mackay. She is a young, she's 19, trans director, who has put out So Vam, Bad Girl Boogey, T-Blockers, which just came out. I also got to see that at the Brooklyn Film Festival last October, as well as Satranic Panic. And she is from Australia. So not that that changes anything. I just love Australia, and I always want to go. But yeah, so Alice Mackay, if you haven't seen her films, they are just so fun. Often very funny, but very poignant in their messaging, and just really important work that she's doing in the indie horror space. So please give these women a follow, show them your love and support. And yeah, we will see you in our next episode of Women in Horror. Take care.